Thank you all very much. Probably many of you know that the English word buckaroo comes from the Spanish word vaquero, which is they were the original Spanish cowboys, were vaqueros. And they not only brought over the horses and cattle to the New World, but also all the techniques of the rodeo. So I'm telling you this to lend an aura of mysticism and exoticism to my next song, which is called The Old Buckaroo with the Lone Rose Tattoo. And I have to tell you, while I was writing this song, I just kept thinking, I can't do this song. It's too cliche even for me. But I will try it tonight. The Old Buckaroo with the Lone Rose Tattoo. Here goes. Let me get myself situated. Yeah, the old buckaroo, he don't walk with a cane. He's got two busted knees, but he's proud and he's vain. And he wants to go west to get out of the rain. He can make for the tracks, but he can't jump that train. So he stands tall in boots, like a tree without roots, while the traffic lights mess with his brain. And the old buckaroo feels his confidence wane, 'cause his old world was crazy, but this new world's insane. Yeah, the old buckaroo's got a shoulder tattoo made from ink once jet black, that's now faded to blue. And that midnight blue rose that's obscured by his clothes holds the key to a secret that only he knows. And the image, once clear, has grown smoky and smeared, like the memories of love he once knew. And the old buckaroo with that lone rose tattoo keeps on holding out hope love will blossom anew. Yeah, the old buckaroo walks a razor-thin line. He's got no place to go, and he's run out of time. He will know what to do once he's made up his mind. Move along with the past, get his future behind. He will swallow his pride like the drink by his side, though his whiskey has now turned to wine, and the old buckaroo walks a razor-thin line. He won't start up anew, and that suits him just fine. Thank you all so much.
Sorry. I have two types of songs. The number twos I sit down for, and the number ones I stand up for. I've just finished a number two, so I'd like to do a number one. I'll leave y'all to think about that for a minute. So, thank you. I'm sorry to be so much trouble.
You're just crass and horrible.
Crass and horrible.
You disgust me.
That's me. That's just stretching the PG-13 to the absolute limit. Thank you. Okay, this next song is kind of an homage, actually. It's called In Space, and it's an homage to a Star Trek episode. I played it here once before, I think. The episode is called The Spectre of the Gun. And you may not know it by the title, but it is the episode where the landing party of the Enterprise has to redo the shootout at the OK Corral. Okay? So this is In Space, The Spectre of the Gun, my homage to Star Trek. October 25th, 1968. I was a 5-year-old kid, but I got to stay up late to watch my favorite show and engage in a never-ending debate about where cowboys should go when there's no legends here to create. In the eyes of a child, it seemed crystal clear. Space is immense and it's wild and it's the final frontier. So back to that October night when I learned bullets were nothing to fear. I could win a gunfight at the OK Corral if Spock whispered some words in my ear. Like me, you watch too much TV. I've been hooked since I was 5 years old. Somewhere beneath all those two memories lie the best stories I've ever been told. And I don't care what the cynics say. I look to the sun and just ride away, 'cause I'm looking forward to a brighter day in space. October 26th, 1881. Tombstone, Arizona, the specter of the gun. I'm guessing this mix of cowboy science fiction had probably already been done. But this network pastiche had the chutzpah to teach how the outer space west could be won. Spock was the man, yet Spock was a Vulcan. Spock had the faith to believe that the bullets were broken. When 5 o'clock struck, the Earp brothers showed up and the hot lead it started to fly. But the bullets passed through the invincible crew as Spock raised the brow from his eye. Maybe like me, you watch too much TV. I've been hooked since I was 5 years old. Somewhere beneath all those two memories lie the best stories I've ever been told. And I don't care what the cynics say, I look to the sun and just ride away, 'cause I'm looking forward to a brighter day in space. October 25th, 1968. I was a 5-year-old kid, but I got to stay up late to watch my favorite show and engage in that never-ending debate about where cowboys should go when there's no legends here to create. Thank you all so much. I'm Whalen Nash. That's In Space, the Spectre of the Gun.